Now then, how do angels communicate? How do I know everything? Well, I don't. I get told as much as I can tell, unless I'm being briefed so I can recall it later. Sometimes, because of demoniac presence, I get briefed on things in private when there's no demoniacs around, and that way the angels can draw on my memory, and I can speak remembering things, and they can't interfere with it. Unless they knock me memory, they can't interfere with it. And I can draw on my RAM and my ROM. Sometimes I get briefed when I'm out walking somewhere and on my own. Okay? And anyway, how do I get information? Well, angels commune. Angels live within people, as you know. White angels live within people, and dark angels live within people. Fallen angels live within people as well. It's their natural home. They use our bodies, they influence us, they live there. It's warm and it's moist. Okay? And what is known as the abyss, when you remember Legion begged not to be cast into the abyss. The abyss is outside of a body because it's dry, it's arid, and horrible, hostile. And they have to they beg Jesus not to cast them into the abyss. And that it's outside of the body. Let us go into the pigs instead. Okay, that's what the abyss is. It's not very nice. Angels have to live within a body, and that's why demoniacs are tolerated inside a host, and they have to live somewhere. Fallen angels have to live somewhere. They're tolerated inside people, unless the people really want them out, and then they can be cast out. But if the person doesn't want them out, and they're happy with the fallen angel there, the fallen angel has to live somewhere. And that's why you can't always cast out a demon, because some people don't want them out, and it has to live somewhere. Anyway, so angels come together at church, at any gathering at all, where there are other hosts, and they also come together at Masonic halls. And when they're together, they can share information. They share information very, very quickly, and they come to conclusions. And they what have you been up to? What have you learned? What are we going to do? And then they disperse, or they pass each other in the street, and they communicate. Two angel hosts will pass each other in the street and communicate. Walk up the high street, they'll be everywhere. People with angels in them that subvert. Well, most people don't know they've got an angel. I do, but until just last year, my angel wouldn't even speak openly to me very much. Okay, and until I was 34 thereabouts, I didn't get any kind of influence at all from an angel that I knew about. But I've been told since that they used to make me do this and do that, and this unchristian thing that I did was necessary because the Lord wanted this to happen as a result. And this is what angels do within people. You don't know they're there necessarily. You do if you work for CIS, you know they're there. But or if you're me, somebody like me, I'm not the only person like me, not at all. Okay, and then you know they're there. But a lot of people have angels that they don't even know they're there. All right, and they cause them to do things. Why on earth did I do that? Why did I say such a stupid thing? Well, that's because the angel's using your body for a warm, moist environment. And the Lord's got some work for it to do as it goes about. What's that going on over there? There's something going on here. What can we do about that? And then you'll go and influence something as you go about your ordinary day. Or there might be a specific job that the Lord wants you to do with your angel, and you wouldn't even know about it. You've gone to work at a certain place, and you don't even know why you work there. But there is a purpose for the Lord. Okay, just because you've got an angel doesn't make you holy. Let's just get that straight. Okay, no, it doesn't. But they will subvert you. And you won't be as evil as you would have been if you've got a white angel, and you won't be as good as you would have been if you've got a fallen angel. Okay? Anyway, so they communicate that way. Now, there's something very special about me, isn't there? If I haven't told you that already, yes, there is. And that is that I know everything. I know everything. I've got access to everything I mean. Why don't I just say it if I know it? If I know this, if I know how to sort this out, if I know what's going on there, if I know who's responsible, why don't I just say it? Listen, if I say everything that I can find out, I'll have my head on a platter. I'll be straight in jail, or I'll be dead. And I'm only told, usually, what I can say immediately. Sometimes I'm told something that I might say later. Okay, so I've got a rough brief on it, so that I'm not foolish when I talk about other things. But if I can't say it, then I won't be told it. Usually. Okay, not until later. There's a time to say things. Okay, I've got access to all kinds of information. How am I different from other angel hosts? Well, the Lord chose me for a certain job. And in order to do that job, He took me to St. Petersburg to interact with other hosts nearby. He took me to Moscow to interact with other hosts nearby. He took me to a naval base, which was a part of the SIS mission, to interact with other hosts nearby. But the Lord had to be doing it all over Moscow and all over St. Petersburg. And I stayed opposite a police station. The Lord had me interacting there at a hotel. Then He had me interacting at the airport. Then when I came home, I travelled the country 3 times, more than 3 times, not quite 4, visiting every single church, zigzagging across town every quarter of a mile. And the Lord had me interacting right across the country, at every major town and city, at every part of that city, where there's a church, and that is everywhere. And while we were doing that, we gathered information. That's me and my own contingent of angels for the Lord. We interacted with everybody, and we found out everything. Now, a lot of spies in the UK, that a lot of intelligence, and there's a lot going on in Moscow as well. Just people on the train passing by, and in St. Petersburg, and in the station, and at the naval base. You know, they didn't find out everything. I gave John Scarlett some information that we got from the naval base. When he said, "Give me something. What do you know then?" When I said, "I know all these things," I said to him, "We did not give you all of the information, okay? Because there's a power shift issue. The Lord has to maintain a proper power shift with governments that He's pleased with. But the last thing He wants is for an evil government to wipe out a good one. The very last thing He wants, because He's supposed to be repopulating the earth for the kingdom of the Lord, for the kingdom of Christ. Does not want an evil government winning over, dominating a good one." So I said to John, "Look, I've got information from the naval base, and it's not just the naval base either, because I've been all over. I've got information from the naval base we didn't give you." He said, "Well, give it to me then, and so I can believe it. Give me something." So I told him. I gave him some information that we didn't give him. Okay, so where have I been? Round about Russia, all over the UK, at every part of every town and city, and that is because the Lord has been interacting. Now, I got the information, and you're not having it. Okay, it's my job. There's a power shift issue. There's a safety issue. Am I safe enough to be able to say certain things? And there's a power shift issue. Is your government evil? More evil than the next? The one that you're hoping to get better treatment than? Okay? So then, first, primarily you have to sort out the evil of your government, and then the Lord will help you to sort out the safety issue. Secondarily, there's a safety issue. Can I say things without serious repercussions? Okay?